everybody, it's Agent, and I'm making a video. It's been a very long time, and I've been extremely busy making Halloween costumes, so I finally got a chance to do a video on this. So we are going to be taking a look at the Transformers War for Cybertron Nightbird. And yeah, I saw this figure, and I'm like, you know, they really have only done one other Nightbird figure, and I can't find it. I mean, I can find it. I just don't want to pay the prices for it. So, and plus I wasn't exactly the way they designed her to be more like RC. I didn't really care for that. And then I saw this one. I thought, oh, well, you know what? Let's just do it. It's a generation select, and it'll be pretty cool, right? So here it is. And I'll tell you what, I've got issues with it. I mean, it's the kind of, how is the best way to explain this? This is basically, and I'm sure everybody will remember the Moonracer, the very first one in this exact mold, and all they did was they just changed a few little things. It's a retool, and that's it. That is all it is. Now, I never reviewed this one because honestly I was just not a fan of it, so I decided I wasn't going to do it. And now I got this one, and I thought maybe they would have done a little bit different, and in my excitement I just didn't think, and bam, here we are. I got Moonracer all over again. So we'll get that out of there. So the box is just a brown box. That's all it is, brown box, nothing special. You open it up and it's plastic, and that is it. It's the same as Red Wing that we did. So it's the same box as Red Wing, pretty much. You do get a set of instructions with it, which are very nicely done. I do appreciate that when the instructions are very well done. There's the front and the back. And here are all the transformation instructions and all the little special things you can do with her gun, because it comes in multiple pieces. I'll throw that to the side. And where are we going to throw that? Where should we throw that? Let's just throw it right there. Okay, so there's that. And then comparison-wise, you know, Moonracer, pretty much the same figure. And then I have a older Chromia, which, you know, figured I'm going to do Ladybot. We got Ladybot. And then we also have a Windblade, which I believe this was the first figure of Windblade that they did, I believe. So as you can see, they're about the same, I mean, length, same size, length, and all that fun jazz. So there's that. And then I have one other comparison. And this one's not exactly a very good comparison, but it's all I have because I never got the original. But here's the Weijing RC, and as you can see why it's not a very good comparison. I mean, this is pretty much the exact same figure, it's just a slightly bigger. So as you can see there, it's probably not even transformed properly. I just kind of threw it together. So here we are. All right, as for the detail, it's black. It's as black as night, and you can see that it is extremely detailed on this front or under vehicle mode, whatever you want to call it. Just extremely detailed with all the panel lines, and the way the light reflects off it, it's kind of cool too. And you got this, you know, really purple windshield, which it doesn't open. So then you got the back, which, you know, you can see the hands, you can see all that stuff. You look underneath and you got robot. So there you go. DC's accessory. So as I mentioned, her gun comes in 3 pieces. This one comes apart like that, and then these little afterburner pieces come off as well, and they just kind of, you can peg them together, and you can put it all on one thing, and you got that, and then you can do that, and now you got a really big gun. Yeah. Or if you want, you can put this on the front of here, and now you have an even longer gun. or you can just do one, and a short gun, or you can just do this and do like a pistol. Whatever you want to do, really. That's about the gist of it. And then, of course, you got your peg hole for that there. You can also put it here. You can also put it here. You can also put it here. And you can put it here, because these figures have to have all these holes everywhere. You can put it here. Yeah. Yeah. And then, let's see. You can put it here in her hand. And you can put it in her other hand if you want. You do what you want with it, really. So, and I'm sure just by me moving that around, you've noticed one of my big issues with this is the arms, which aren't really... When we transform it, I'll explain it. I know the problem, and we'll do that later. So, speaking of transforming it, let's just get right down to it. And I'm hoping I'm not going to mess this up, because I haven't done it in a while. So, there we go. Just pull the arms out like so. Open the backpack. Swing these around. Right? And then you might as well just go like that. And then down here, this is the part that always gets me, because everything is kind of... Come on. There we go. There we go. And I just pushed it back in. It's all just kind of tabbed in right there. There we are. Those are the legs. Pull the legs out. Then we're going to take this and pull it up. And then this piece flips around, which that's one of the main problems I have, is this thing does not like to stay in there. From the moment I first tried to transform this, it popped out. It was like that when I got it, and I went like this, and it, of course, I'm not going to do it now, but it popped out of there. So there we go. Get that, and then that's got a double hinge. We're just going to put that there for now, and then let's see. I'm gonna rotate that out. Then we're just gonna do that. Yeah. Like so. Like so. And then the feet, obviously you just rotate those around and they go all over the place. These you can flip around like so. And then the head just clips in right there. Then you turn it around. Then you bring the arms down, give them a little twist, arm down, give it a little twisty around, and there you go. There is Nightbird. And honestly, the figure is great. I like the figure. Here are my main issue. See that? No matter what I do, except for like leaning her forward quite a bit, she falls over. She's extremely back heavy, and I don't like that. I mean, she will do a pose and whatnot, and we'll like see if I can get her to do a pose where she stays. But that's the other thing. I cannot get her to take a pose. Her head is extremely floppy. Look at this. I'm just flopping around. Her legs, her hips, extremely floppy. Pieces flying off. Main piece, her crotch piece just falls off. The hips just loosey-goosey. This is somewhat tight. That's somewhat tight. The knees are somewhat tight. This arm is tight. This arm is tight. Everything else is loose. Everything is... I can't do anything with it. So, now that that's out of the way, the other thing I noticed is, see with this arm right here, we'll get it up close right here. See how nice and tight that is? When you transform this, it stays transformed. See this one over here? Look at this. Look, it just comes off. It comes off. And the reason it comes off is if you look right here, it's got a sprue that wasn't exactly cut off. And because of that, that doesn't sit in there right. It's just... The quality control on this figure is bad. I hate to say it. The figure looks great. I would say, though, the best thing to probably do with this, get these tightened up, get that cut off, take this backpack crap and take it right off of here, take these right off, and leave it as just a robot. Because even in the G1 cartoon, it was just a robot. And it didn't really need all this excess stuff on it. And as you can see, I'm still trying to get it to stand. Oh, there. Got it to stand. Okay. Let's do some comparisons. Okay, so first off, we're going to go with a Moon Racer. And yes, I know I didn't do articulation first, but I spent my whole time ranting about how awful the joints were. But now that I got her standing, I'll do these. And then she's in the same boat. She's doesn't really like to stand because she's all back heavy and stuff. But there's comparison there. They're pretty much the same figure. She's a little bit taller. Get her out of there. And then we got Chromia, which motorcycle variety of Chromia, which she stands just fine. She's got no issues. They're about the same height. And then we're gonna do Windblade, which Windblade, she's just a little back heavy, but she's got really tiny feet. But she's still standing. And there you go. And then last but not least, and like I said, it's not a very fair comparison because it's not the actual Hasbro one, but there's the RC or Weijing LC, and I do have the updated head on her, so it looks a little bit better than the original face. But she actually has no issue standing, but she's also got die-cast thighs. She's got die-cast thighs. I'm not going to say what I was about to, which puts a little bit of extra weight there, and she does have some nice heel spurs going on. So, let's get that out of the way. And now we'll get on to the articulation, which I showed you. Very, very loose ball joint there. Arms go up, arms rotate. They will do a 360 if they needed to. They have an upper arm rotation. I don't do it on this arm because that's going to happen. Then you got an elbow joint. The wrists go in and out due to transformation. It does have a waist rotation. It does. If we were to move this down, get this back out, and down, yeah, it definitely has a waist rotation. We lost her crotch piece, so I will have to find that again later. And make sure that tabs in, and yeah, there, tabbed in. All right, now onto those loosey-goosey ball joints up top. So they go up that far. They would go all the way back if they had more. They do have a knee joint, which is a little bit more than 90, just a tad. The ankles, they have these weird joints right here, which, like she broke her leg. I mean, it's like she broke her leg. And then it also has some ankle tilt right there as well, which you get a good, like, way more completely busted leg. Like, that is totally just messing around there. Just messing around. All right, let's get that back. It's very tight, though. The one of the few joints that are actually really tight is the ankle joint. Look, I didn't even move that, and it moved. The ankle joints are super, super tight. So, all right, there we go. Personal opinion, the figure looks nice. The figure looks nice. As for the how would you say that? As for like maybe a rating scale, normally I would tell you guys, yeah, you know what, go out and get this figure. It's pretty nice, you know. It's got this and you know, super tight joints, and this one I can't really say that. I just lost it. There it is. I can't really say that. This thing is absolutely horrible for looseness. I can't display this at all because the slightest little bump will knock it over. And the fact that it doesn't transform right because of that. which we can actually fix that. There is a way to fix that. That knife, and we just shave it off. Shave that sprue mark off. It takes a little bit of the paint off, but that paint shouldn't have been put on until after that sprue mark was cut off. Then we'll put that back on, and because this plastic right here is now all out of joint or out of whack because it's been on there not the right way for so long, it won't stay. But as you can see, it's actually in there the right way. It's just now that the plastic on this arm is warped from being on there. But even from here, you can see it will transform the right way at this point. So when you put it up and put it back like that, it will go into the proper spot. So there's your fix for that. Your fix for the ball joints. Take the darn thing apart, tighten everything up, put some stuff on the ball joints, and maybe you'll be good. Another thing you can do is pick a pose and super glue the damn thing. That's probably the worst language you'll hear me say. But yeah, super glue the damn thing. Ultimately, good figure. Joints are bad. Quality control sucked. Would I buy another one like it? Nah. Not even to try to fix and take all the gobbledygook off. I would just leave it alone. So, this is one figure I can't rightly stand beside. Many of the other ones, yeah. This one, no. So, that's pretty much it for today. We'll get another video in here a little bit quicker, because we're not making Halloween costumes anymore. So, I'm thinking, I got a stack of what we should do. I don't know. I'll come up with it and I'll let you know. Unless you guys have an idea, put a comment below on what you think I should do next, and I'll see what I can do to make it happen. So, all right. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.